5.5 hour drive might make the trip. Yeah, come down to one of our. Sometimes when we do a big event, if you just follow us on socials, sometimes when we do a big event, we make it a 2 slot RCQ or something like that as well. And you also earn an invite to our invitational that we hold. It's like a 10K. Um, so I think it'd be worth it. Now, Volcanius, 13-hour drive, just move here. That would be much simpler. Young Dingo, if he's in chat, he's going to move here from California soon after he finishes his stream thing. Swap is when everyone submits a deck to a pool and any third eye determine who plays what. Play your own deck, but not the same deck twice. Oh, that's cool. We've never done that, but we should. For a special occasion. Oh, for real? About Dingo? I was kind of kidding, but we kind of talked about it. Alright, let me fix life totals. We got 4-color versus Hammer Time. Jordan with a turn 1 Esper Sentinel. Probably pretty good against the 4-color control deck. Sounds scary. Don't like people touching my cards. Yeah, it'd have to be with like friends, I think. But you played your last event of the year that way, and it's super fun. It sounds fun. We had a little Christmas party. It was really stupid. We played sealed with modern. I think it was Modern Horizons 2 set boosters, and just no one paid attention to what they opened. Everyone just traded for cards they wanted. And it was so like I had 3 Ragavan. It was really stupid, but it was just kind of funny, like a hysterical kind of way. But I mean, it was fun. We were like politicking and like, what do you do if I give you this Ragavan and stuff? But alright, Jordan with Urza Saga on turn 3. As a Cigar to Zayden hand. Is that the Springleaf Drum thing? Stoneforge resolves. Gets a hammer. Taps the Springleaf and the Stoneforge and plays out the Cigar to Zayde as well. TJ is definitely going to have an answer ready next turn. Or this turn, I mean. A lot of 4-color in the meta. I don't think so. It's a pretty small sample. TJ and Robert Stringbean from last round, they are really big control players at our shop. They're like the main 2 control players that we have. So we've just seen a lot of TJ and a lot of those 2. A lot of Stringbean as well. Jordan goes for the Cauldra. I think he's trying to play a little bit slower here and not just, slam the hammer and get it countered or anything like that. Trying to grind out resources first. Cauldra is definitely hard to deal with. Cauldra into the charm deck clueless. I mean, I think the thing is he doesn't really care about the Cauldra. He just wants TJ to spend some kind of resources on it so he can kill him with this. Colossus Hammer and Ink Moth, but we'll see. Also, Jordan might not know that TJ's even playing Charm, because last week I think he played a different deck that wasn't playing it, but I could be wrong. Yeah, not making a construct on 2 is a little bit rough as well. Could have maybe done it differently. All right, yep. We see it. Archmage's Charm. Steal your 0 CMC Germ. Comes with that equipment. Unless Jordan can somehow pay the equip cost again. Which is like 7 mana. Alright, TJ fires off iteration. TJ does have to have another form of instant speed removal here, though. Or he will die, most likely. I do see Solitude. Let's see if he takes it. He does. Exiles the pending. If he has a... Yep, white source. Get that pen... Or get the Cigar Zade out of the way. Most likely. Yeah, I did see Paladin in Jordan's hand too, though. So dealing with the Cigar Zade doesn't fully protect TJ here. So is he in the Springleaf? That might be genius, honestly. Who knows? Jordan's in the tank here a little bit on this prismatic ending. Yeah, constricting mana here might have been a really nice play, honestly. Is gonna play the hammer now and attach it to Stoneforge. Interesting. Yeah, that does take away Metalcraft. But it was on the Cigar Zade, not the Springleaf. Never mind. What's up, Rick?
What's up, dude? Mm. When TJ told me he's playing 4-color today, he told me he's playing 4 Archmage's Charms. And I said, TJ, are you okay? And he goes, no, I got Omnath. I was like, that makes 1 blue.
Interesting.
Makes 1.
4 charms?
4 charms.
That's crazy.
Is what he said. He's playing 4 charms, and then he said 4 or something else. And he's like, I'm just hoping. Oh, Unholy Heat. And he's like, I just hope it's gonna work. And from my understanding, he Archmage charmed the Germ, so
Yeah.
it looks like it's working out pretty well.
Okay, so here's Pure Steel Paladin. Jordan's gonna re-equip under Ginger Brute.
So the weird part about Gingerbread, right, is Cauldron can block it. Because Cauldron has haste. Or yeah,
Oh yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's how Ginger Brew works, right? You pay and then unless it specifically has to be on the creature, because it's not on the germ, it's on the Cauldron Complete. I don't
I
know if there's like a weird situation where that doesn't work.
no, yeah, I think it would make it able to block, but oh yeah, he can equip Cauldron for free.
You can also do that.
Yeah, I think we didn't realize that. But TJ exiles the Ginger Brute. Assuming that puts Jordan at like 30, but I don't really know. Jordan, is TJ really that low? I'm not sure what life total he's at. I don't know if he took the hit from Cauldron or not.
I just remove the banner for a second to look.
Oh, that's probably a good idea. 6. Dang.
30, 31.
31. Yeah, sometimes the remembering that you can re-equip your equipments, even if the creature they're attached to gets taken, it's like not super intuitive, but
Did Jordan tell you what he was happy about today, by the way?
uh-uh.
Have you in line chat? He's like, today's the first day I'm going to get to play Hammer Time sober.
Yeah. Yeah,
Because
it
if
is.
you've been paying attention to our streams, we did not stream last Friday. We had a Christmas party.
Yeah.
And some players may not have been safe to be on stream.
Oh, did Jordan remember to do it this time? Yeah. Hey, he's getting better. Alright, looks like these guys are drawing their starting 7, so we will come back over here. Drum rolled the Blood Moon earlier. Alright. Renin 6 on the play, on turn 2, uptick. Jordan's hand looks pretty stacked.
Yeah, I would say it looked pretty good. He does have an Archmage Charm that can technically steal like a Cigar State if he wants it to. I believe he has 2. Yeah, he has 2, so he can fire off the first one in response to hammers being equipped, or in this spot he can just take something else if he wants to.
Jordan blacksmith skill to save the sentinel from the Ren downtick. TJ might not let that slide. Honestly, you might cast Archmage's Charm here and
Yeah, because
steal it, because it'll still survive the Ren downtick, right?
well, yeah, because his skill will buff
Skill
it.
still resolves, and that's
Okay.
pretty gross.
Or
Oh, that's brutal.
or
or
hear me out. Alternatively, we can make
alternatively.
this game action where we cast a Wear Tear and get a land and the creature.
Gross.
Oh man, nice and sideways for us. Nothing Terran can do about that. It's the way it shows up on Scryfall.
Everyone turn your heads real quick.
So something a little bit different about this one than other ones is that, like Fire and Ice, for example, you cannot cast both sides of Fire and Ice, but Wear Tear you can.
You can fuse them.
Fuse.
Fusion.
Something that kind of gets forgotten about because Wear Tear hasn't been incredibly playable like it used to be. Like it used to be a common thing that everybody knew. But now everybody knows that you can't split Fire and Ice. But when you split Wear Tear, they're like, why does that work?
Yeah.
Or I'm playing Saga saying, hey, it's just fine. You're going to blow it up before I can tap it for mana.
Yeah, it's a possibility.
CJ has Archmage's Charm, Unholy Heat.
Gonna let that one slide for now.
CJ's all the way down to 14. We have him at 20. I don't know if you're on the
Sorry.
wrong table when that happened. I do that a lot. Yeah.
Only a 2 for 2, not game ending? You're talking about the Wear Tear play? It was really a 1 for 3. Because Ren down tick isn't a whole card, and then
Ren already got its value by buying back a land.
Yeah,
So
and
TJ
then-
was guaranteed a third land drop.
and then Blacksmith's skill is a whole card, the Esper Sentinel is a whole card, the Urza 6, Saga's a whole card, and Wear Tear just dealt with all of it, basically. So it's really a 3 for 1.
Archmage's Charm on the hammer. Unholy Heat on. Creature. All happening. Ren uptick and get more value. Very nice. So this Ren's picked up 2 lands.
It's almost like Ren is a 2 mana 4 for 1 every game. Crazy how that works.
As a Scapeshift player, you shut your mouth. Hey man, I just want to grab lands so I can cast card Scapeshift. And if that is too much for you, I feel like you got a different problem. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just run more lands in your deck, like everyone else. Oh, the
I run the most lands.
Esper Sentinel drew a card also. Okay, yeah, so that'd be like a 3 for 2 then. What's up, it's Comma. What'd you miss? TJ won last round as well, if you didn't see that.
He says, I'm going to set my deck on your side of the table. If you want to cut it, you can. So, this is the cool thing that Ren 6 allows you to do. Is Boseiju Cycle.
Yeah.
The secret mode on Ren 6. Because my argument for Ren has always been, it wasn't that broken until they gave us Triomes and Channel Lands.
Right.
Like, it was literally fine. It was never a problem. And now they're like, yeah, you can cycle a land, repeatedly pick it up, and draw cards. Or you can get this removal spell that's uncounterable over and over again. I'm going to start playing Tails In. You can't stop me.
I've been saying people need to play Shadow of Doubt, man.
God, it's so bad.
Why doesn't TJ Boseiju and kill the Saga? Probably because he could possibly die if he does that, right? And Jordan just goes and gets a land, and if he just like has hammer, You just die.
Yeah, just Ink Moth declared as attacker, no blocks, double hammer, you're dead. Or
One
A
hammer.
hammer, you're dead.
Yeah.
Like,
So I think he has to. I think he can afford to be, and I think he kind of has to be more reactive than that.
also has a Solitude in hand. Like, I just don't think he cares.
Yeah.
The other thing is, like, having this Omnath in play, a hammer on a creature that's other than Ink Moth is not that big of a deal for TJ. He's literally crack this, gain 3, play land next turn, gain 4, crack it, and the life's back. That's if TJ doesn't block.
Blacksmith skill's pretty scary, but TJ does have a Solitude and a white card. Does Jordan have? Oh, he has Spell Pierce, but you can't Spell Pierce Solitude or Beseiju.
Yep. And you know what's going to happen next turn, Karen?
He's gonna get.
We're going to pick Beseiju
I
back
was
up.
gonna say, he's gonna get Beseiju back.
Unless he draws one, which that's really bad news for you if you're Jordan.
Yeah.
Because then he doesn't have to pick it back up if he doesn't want to, but he just might.
Jordan's up to like 33 life, I think.
He's a lot. A lot more than you start with, that's for sure.
Oh, did Jordan not search? Probably should have.
He is in mono white. I don't know if that changes anything. For him specifically. Or no, he has spell period. Why didn't he search? There's a Holy Fountain in there.
Yeah, he probably should
He's
have.
just like, no way. Alright.
Oh yeah, the creature got solituded. The Beseiju fizzled. Duh.
Chat, look at you. You're so smart.
Pending the Cigarzade. Still chilling with Beseiju in hand. Wait, two Beseiju? Oh, he did draw another Beseiju. Yeah, he's got two Beseijus now.
Oh. That seems sick.
Play Kahira, get in for 5.
No, I'm not. Those Vigilantes.
Yeah.
And with who lands in play, we can channel both Beseijus because we have legendary creatures in play, which reduces its cost by 1 for some reason.
Yep.
So the Beseiju channel is 1 mana.
Yep.
And we have 2 green open.
That's crazy. Someone asked how many rounds. It's gonna be 4 rounds today.
4 of them.
We had 12 players.
4 big ones. 5 lands, verdict, and unholy heat.
See ya, Unbreakable Wit. Have a good time. Good luck. Also, what are you playing?
Oh, doing them all. So it's 4 land, unholy heat, verdict.
Yeah, both players mulling here. Jordan's got blacksmith skill in hand too. This might be tough for TJ to handle here.
Also has percent, allowing him to draw a lot of cards potentially.
Yeah. And has aid. Might be stuck on lands though, or does he have another land?
I would say stuck on land.
Wow.
I mean, I'm pretty sure his hand's so explosive though. He's just like a land away and TJ's dead.
Yeah. His hand is gross. He has plenty of hammers. He has plenty of. Or he has a Cigar's Aid. He has a protection spell. And a spell pierce.
TJ is drawn Big Teferi and Basic Island.
Ooh, rips land. That's huge.
So now he's Cigar's Aid. Spell Pierce backup potentially? No. TJ down to 17 from a fetch and 2 hits. Comes Cigar's Aid. Looks like Jordan's really just going to value the Spell Pierce, I think. Potentially fired off on a red and 6 that TJ might draw into. Baby's Fairy as well. TJ has no way to stop that. Other important thing to know, probably figured out by now, no leyline bindings for TJ either.
Yeah.
So, which is why he's playing Unholy Heat instead. Shock here. Unholy Heat, pay the 1. Can't pay for Spell Pierce anyway, so why not pay for the 1? This opens up TJ to a lot of draws if Jordan, or protects it here. Either way. Opens up TJ to a lot of draws like maybe Teferi and Run 6 killing the threat.
I'm a little surprised Jordan's not taking the spell pierce value here. Because like blacksmith skill can stop like a solitude or something, but it can't stop a spell pierce can't.
And now we just have probably Basic Island. Unholy Heat, pay for it. Yep.
So I think if you're Jordan, you just have to slam this Stoneforge maybe.
Telling TJ what he's grabbing. I'm gonna grab a Cauldra and then passing it up to TJ. Also, Blacksmith skill gives indestructible, right?
Blacksmith skill gives hexproof and indestructible.
Yeah, so another reason to kind of keep it around is like TJ plays Verdict.
Survive a Verdict, yeah.
Spell Pierce can't stop it, so.
TJ's gonna Verdict just to deal with that Stoneforge.
I think it's worth. You know, Jordan's holding on to a handful of spells. He's missed a land drop twice, so the land drop that he played off curve was obviously the draw for the turn. So you just know that Jordan felt that a 1 land hand was good enough to keep.
Right.
So you kind of have to know that if you let a threat stay around for too long,
you
you're
might just
probably getting smoked by it.
Hammer. Yeah. Usually that 14 with 1 hammer is almost death.
Yeah. Here comes Hammer. No answers.
Draw a card from Pure Steel Paladin's ability. Cigar's Aid still equips.
Swing.
Smack you for 12.
Says sure.
Wow.
Fetch land would have been the gold for TJ. But it's not here. Because you would have played Omnath, play Fetchling, gain 5, and then tried to slam with Big Teferi.
Hmm.
Omnath can still technically draw a Fetchling. Draw the Wren.
Can't cast the Wren this turn.
Gain
Does
4, up to 6.
So what are his last cards in hand? Just Wren and Big Teferi, or was there another one?
Wren and 2 Big Teferis.
2 Big Teferis. Jordan finds his 3rd land. It's an Urza Saga. Stoneforge get Shadow Spear would be death, but did he leave Shadow Spear in his deck? He did.
Yep. And that's going to do it.
The Shadow Spear. Pure Steel Trigger draw. Equip, get in for 13 Trample Lifelink, and that's going to do it. TJ could not find an answer. Something like Solitude would have been terrific there. Just didn't quite get there. Or being able to play the fetch, get mana back, play its fairy, and tuck the Pure Steel or something like that would have been huge too. But 2 games.